What if I told you that with every job offer you accept, you could be leaving thousands of dollars on the table? That's not a small number. Over a career, that can add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars, even $1 million. Lost over a 5-minute conversation you were too scared to have. If the very idea of negotiating makes your palms sweat and your heart race, you're not alone. The fear of sounding greedy, or worse, having the offer pulled, stops most people in their tracks. But here's a secret the hiring managers won't tell you. Most employers expect you to negotiate. In fact, one 2025 analysis shows 73% of employers anticipated. They have likely already budgeted for a higher number. When you don't negotiate, you're not just leaving money behind, you're breaking an unspoken rule of the game. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to ditch that fear and get paid what you actually deserve. Here's a mindset shift for you. It's a conversation, not a confrontation. The biggest roadblock for most people, the fear of losing the offer. Let's just dismantle that right now. It is incredibly rare for a company to take back an offer just because a candidate professionally negotiated. And if they do, honestly, you probably just dodged a bullet. That's a massive red flag about their company culture, not a reflection on you. You have to reframe this in your head. This isn't a fight, it's a collaborative chat to find a number that works for everyone. Think of yourself as an investment. This conversation is just about agreeing on the ROI. The employer who truly values talent expects to see a candidate who knows their own worth. Approaching it as a partnership to find a win-win solution kills that anxiety and puts you in a position of confident professionalism. Secret number 1, prepare with proof, not feelings. How you feel you should be paid doesn't matter in a negotiation. But facts are everything. The foundation of any winning negotiation is solid research. You need to know your market value cold. Use sites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and LinkedIn Salary to find out what your specific role is worth in your city with your level of experience. But don't just find a number, build your case. Document and quantify your achievements. Don't just say, I'm a hard worker. Instead say, I increased my last team's efficiency by 15%. Instead of, I have a lot of experience, say I managed a $50,000 project budget and delivered it ahead of schedule. You're not bragging, you're presenting objective evidence of the value you are about to bring to them. This becomes even more powerful if you can directly relate your proposition to the goals you learned about in your interview. You want to align your value to what is valuable to the employer. Secret number 2, the golden rule. Never say a number first. At some point, a recruiter is going to ask, so what are your salary expectations? Be ready, because this can feel like a trap. The classic wisdom is that the first person to name a number in a negotiation loses leverage. You either aim too low and leave cash on the table, or you aim too high and accidentally price yourself out before they are even sold on you. Your goal is to get them to show their cards first. When they ask, say this calmly and confidently. Thanks for asking. Right now, I'm focused on learning if I'm the right fit for this role and the team. I'm happy to talk about compensation once we are both sure I am the right candidate. Would you be able to share the budgeted range for this position? This response is polite, professional, and neatly flips the questions back to them. Now, with pay transparency laws becoming more common, some companies post the range up front, which can change the dynamic. But the core principle still holds. Get them to name their number first, whenever you can. Also notice that I reframed the topic by using the word compensation in my response. You can't really negotiate salary without taking into consideration the value of the total compensation. Secret number 3, making the ask step by step. Okay, The written offer is in your inbox. Don't pop the champagne just yet. Now the real conversation starts. First, always express gratitude and enthusiasm. Call your contact and say, thank you so much for the offer. I'm really excited about this opportunity and I know I can bring a ton of value to the team. Then you make the pivot. At this point, I want to influence them away from seeing this as a confrontation and more a collaboration. So I might even start by saying, hey, I need your advice. I'm really excited about this position and I was hoping you can help me make it happen. Now, this is where your research pays off. Say, based on my research for similar roles in this market and considering my experience in mention a key skill or achievement, I was expecting the salary to be closer to your target number. Then the most important part, stop talking. The silence might feel a little awkward, but it is powerful. Let them be the next one to speak. And remember, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just about the base salary. If they can't move on that number, be ready to negotiate the total package. This could mean a signing bonus, more vacation days, a budget for professional development, more flexible work arrangements, an earlier performance appraisal, or things like that. To make sure you walk into your next negotiation ready to win, I've developed a salary negotiation calculator. It guides you through all the data you need to build an ironclad case for yourself. The link is in the description below. Let's be real. Negotiating your salary isn't greedy. It's a standard part of doing business. That fear you feel is totally normal, but it's also costing you. Remember, most employers expect it, and a simple professional conversation can significantly boost your earnings. So do your research, prove your value with cold, hard facts, try to get them to name the first number, and open the conversation with confidence. But remember, it all starts by asking smart questions during the interview so you can get a true appreciation for their return on investing in you. This is your career. This is your financial future. It's time you get paid what you deserve.